and I might, I have started it, so is this? Yeah, so the 9th. But can't I see just me? No. I think this is that one, right? Yeah, because we're here at this because we did this some days ago, or I did. So it's not much. It's just start machine here, and then it is. You don't need to get a shell for these questions, though it says find the user flag. I got this without having a shell. I don't think I've had a shell on this one yet. And I don't really remember it. Maybe I shouldn't do something I don't remember. Well, we have notes, so it's still starting. First, this was the Nmap scan. We had 22 and 80. It's like all machines have 22 and 80. And then the web page looks like this. And I selected this. We could see the first question is find a different host name. So it was this one. Was the correct reply. And if you go to that one, you get a flag. That's simple. So that's the first 2 flags here. And then it says look for a page under development. And we didn't even have to look because our GoBuster scan gave like 1 hit. And that's test.php. And I tried both there. Ferox Buster 2 just to practice, I guess. So we found this file, and this file was kind of funny. Also, the name of it was the answer to a question. So if you click the button here, you get this. It's actually a file, right? So I tried this in Burp to change that. Right, a test PHP file with PHP filter. The file itself. And if you encode this, you can see that this is the code for the page. And you're not supposed to type this, and you're not supposed to type this. So we can get around this. And it's also a kind of clear hint that we're supposed to go to this directory, isn't it? Well, right. Or it's just hindering us from seeing the file itself there. I know I tested around with these things and I found this. And that's why I tried just Hydra as if it was simple, but I don't think that's a thing. Because it was late. It was late. Yeah, right, I finally found a log file. And then I had to stop because it was late. So what do you think? Should we do this one? It's really a learning opportunity for me there. I need to learn how. I think I've done like a learning room on this, but I don't remember it. What to put in a log file, so I'll have to research it. But we can do that. So that's so these flags I found by, I think this was like flag 2. This was flag in the users directory Archangel, I think. Don't I have that in the log? I should have it here. So let's go up. Secret. Let's. So I closed burp, and I don't have left what I did. But where we have that's like too bad. But here is just to get a file, and we can just change this. So let's I guess go to the box, to the VM, and we have this running. So let's close these, and this one was actually still up. So we can just open. We'll have to change IP. Let's edit hosts first. Oh no. Cute IP, right? The shortest one ever. Now we have a longer one. 219.13. There. And let's start burp now. So we don't have to mess about with the settings, since we still know the IP. Though I should probably have done it the other way around, so I got practice in changing the setting. Let's go there anyway, because it's annoying to have to do it, but it's also. So I guess it is in. I think it was in sessions. No, that's because I did other things. It's of course in proxy, right? Am I blind? I don't need it now. But why don't I know where it is? I need to know this. Does anyone, this is a question to chat, if anyone knows where it is. The setting if you were to need to set an IP. I can go through them all. This is definitely not logging. In sessions, it's I did this recently. Redid the macro bit there. Network. Yeah, network sounds logical. Here it is. I found it. Hostname resolution overrides network connections. So if we were needing to update stuff, if we updated the host file, you know, burp doesn't know it though. If you don't restart it. And I have restarted burp for this. So I want to remember this one. There. Now we have practiced. So let's go look. We don't have any history yet. Now we have. So this one, and let's compare it to the notes. Right, let's first just. So I guess I should add how I found these two notes, right? We should find them once more. Just because notes are important. Notes are important. So this is what I did. Oh, I'm sorry if I seem tired. So view, and this is the default one. If we send this, sorry, that's not allowed. I guess that I could put the notes on this side so we can switch easier. And also I can see what I did. Yeah, so view equals, and then, right. So where did I get the development testing from? Right, but what? I'm like going odd here. So let's just delete this, and let's assume. So let's make it as short as possible and see if this works. If we do ... and this should also work. ECT pass WD. Well, what will happen? That is not allowed. Oh. So yeah, and this is what's on the button. So here we can see the full thing. So var www. Let's look at the code because I don't remember it.
Fixerbot says.
New follower Danker.
Welcome in.
Less than 3.
So this is kind of annoying Obsidian that you can't see the actual characters here. Those are always annoying. Can I somehow... No, it doesn't help. I could copy it somewhere else. Alright, here is one of the flags. That's one of the flags. So I know where I got that one from. It's this one. So this one I got from going there, but I don't remember really how. But I remember. Let's look at what we're not supposed to do here. Cause we got sorry, that's not allowed, meaning maybe that's meaning it contains string view view contains this. As long as it doesn't do that, it doesn't do that. And constraint string, the view thing, this. Then, okay, it needs to contain this string. Yeah. So let's update. You're on the right screen, right? So let's copy this one and make sure that we have it here in the full thing, because this is supposed to be there. And okay, that's my third attempt to paste it. So we need to go several steps then. We need to go down from development testing, and then we need to do double because it's blocking them. And then we go down through HTML, double, down through VVV, double, down through var, and I'm the best at hitting the right keys. And then it's the password. Now it's containing this that it had to, and it's not containing what it's not supposed to. So then we get the file. Nice. And I already have this in my log. What I didn't have is that if we instead do home here, and the user that we knew is in there, from, oh well, we don't have to look at the notes for this. We can see here we have home Archangel. We know that this directory exists here, so that's where we're going. Archangel. And then I was just typing flag here, I think, and try to get that. And it might be flag.txt. There. No. Flag 1. Flag 2. Flag. What did I do? Did I do insert? Flag 3. Yes, I did, because it didn't overwrite. So I don't really remember where it was. That's the problem. Anyway, we're supposed to get a shell from this, and after searching for a long time where the log files for Apache is, and I tried, like, I think it was, let's see if I can remember. Like, we don't have to, we'll see it later. We're not supposed to find it this way anyway, that flag. Var logs Apache. And I tried this, and I googled then, and then I saw in my own directories that I had 2.0. So let's look again in our own directories. So let's make a new tab and cd. Here we have, it's just log, of course. So let's update this to log. And here, the VM's logs, we have 2, Apache 2. So and there we have 3 log files. So not 2.0. I think I tried so many things there. And let's see. Yeah. We're almost where I was where I ended. We can see access log, error log. So when I looked then at access.log, we found stuff. But I think we're supposed to like get something bad into the log. That's how it's supposed to do this. You can see all my attempts here at files. And also there's the error one. So it's called error.log. And also here we can see it says the service is Apache, you know. So why did I go there? I'm just supposed to type error. Or we could like save this one too to the notes. So I'm just copying this because I want to be able to copy it if I need to redo this or something. So we have also the error log here, the access log, and this time I had more of these. So, but they're already in here. Only, yeah, I had a much shorter log here. I had to restart it, and as soon as I restarted it, it worked. I got stuff working as soon as I did it. So I had to. This didn't work, and then I restarted. That's why we only have this in the log. And I think the error log. It's interesting, the error log. I will have to look at that again. Command line. It says command line. Command line. So I don't have to copy this because I already have it in the notes. But let's look at the error one then. So, and it's so nice when it works, because I tried so many different paths, so many things, and then I realized, oh, when I restarted the box it worked. You know, that thing is annoying. So we have lots of errors in the error log. Warning, failed opening. Yeah, flag 3. Include path. So now I have to Google what could we possibly do to, because I'm thinking we need to make it, might need to do something to, we can write things into the logs. Apparently our text is there. No? I think we'll find stuff just from this, right? Apparently I clicked those things for so I think I did this once. Fuss. The vulnerability occurs when the user can control in some way the file that's going to be loaded by the server. So it's like they're helping us to get to files. I'm just thinking, how can we exploit this? Yeah, we have the passwd. All examples for the local file agree. Also, filter bypass tricks. I need to switch ears again. This one is in pain. The other one ran out of power. I don't know. I must have had it cracked or something there. So I did search for log. That's what I did, right? Again, let's scroll down. I should scroll quicker, but I want to read everything. Oracle. L5 via PHP assert. This is when I would like to have a big database in my brain with things I have done that I don't have because I haven't been doing this for so long. Oh, we're finally getting somewhere. So, remote. No, it's not remote. Explained previously. Follow this link. File inclusion. So we're hopping to another place in the file. Okay. Well, let's actually hop back here. So, yeah, just instead of that, using another link. Now that would of course be nice. We could try that. I'm not sure it doesn't work. So, well, let's try it. I'm hopping there. Not that I think we can just try. Right. We would need this in the path. Right. Let's add this directory to ours. Why not try it? So I'm just doing this to remember the path. So so let's actually go to this one, and let's go back and let's make a directory Archangel. I don't think I have one before, and now I'm sure. Oops. Okay. Apparently, do I even care about removing that? No. It's okay. Now I'm curious. Do we have it already? I don't think so, right? So, yeah, the same darn thing again. And we go, of course, CD. And then and I'm sorry if someone gets annoyed at me always LSLAing everything. So we're supposed to make the path up there, it's my thought then. And then we'll let's actually start Python, yeah, right here. And then we open a new tab in the same path and we make these. My god, it looks like one letter. I'm curious what error message we will get, or it will work. So we're at var www html. So now we should spell the next one right. mkdir development testing cd. So what if we put a file here? What does it do with the view file really? What if we put a PHP file here? So I'm going to go back to the first. No, it's not at the root. So let's open a new and cd. Oh my goodness. There. And no. And then we have, I'm sure, a PHP one here. And we're on try hack me. So let's cat revsh.php. I think this is pentest monkeys. Yes. And we have this. So we can make this big again. So let's open netcat on 443 because I believe that's where this one was listening, right? 443. So just in case it would work. I don't sound like it would, right? But it's supposed to be easy at the same time. Maybe it's maybe I don't have to do the other thing. I don't think this will work. I should believe in that. I should believe in it, right? So this one is open, or it's an HTTP server in before these. So we can close this one. Oh, right, I wanted to save it because of if I want the names or anything like that. So this one, we have the full path there. So that's where we need to copy the shell. That's revsh. So copy. Now let's do that. Shells revsh dot php, of course, to this directory there, and then we have this listening, we have this running, this file is in there. So if we go here now and no, here, and instead of trying to look at a file that's, if this were to be PHP, I'm thinking it might run it since it's on a web page. So we'll just skip all of this path because ours also has this path. The file name here is revsh.php, and this is on http :// 10.18.21.26 :8000 there. So fingers crossed that this would work. I don't know why I don't believe in it. It feels too simple. It feels too simple. Here is a button. So it didn't work, because if it would have worked, it would have been like delayed, and it is not. But I usually like test this anyway. So I heard the door, so just a sec, I'll be back. I'll be back. So I started a bit of dinner in the oven. So it's one of these ready-made big lasagnas. There. So if anyone has any suggestion why this would work and not work, I'm curious to know, because this is a PHP. This is PHP code, and this is run in a PHP page, right? And we're following their rules. Let's go to the notes. Let's see here. So their rules. Here. We're following this rules. This is not in there. And this is in there, right? So we don't get the sorry, this is not allowed message. We are getting the, let's just let it render. It doesn't get anything here. Nothing. It's just a basic page. No message about anything. So if we compare to the other ones down here where we have the messages, there's nothing. But when we run it, I just assume that it's somehow blocked, right? It's blocked to be, we can't do this. Of course we could try like a simpler one. That's kind of much code in this one, a lot of code. We could make a very, very simple web one. Right. I of course have those also in this directory. So if we abort this and so I think I have web shell PHP, right? So let's cut that one. It's very simple, but we need to add CMD up there. To I'm thinking about that all these things are also logged, and we could also after something like that, but I don't have lots of experience with that yet. So let's just try this one. So now I copied from the other directory because it's kind of long to type, right? So web shell that exists. So now we have both files. And also if we were to just go to this site, let's start netcat again here. Our own HTTP server to make sure that the path is correct, right? Oh. No, I did click that, I'm kinda sure. Wrong one, I think. So this path, but instead with web. And then I always got uncertain about these easy ones. Is it like just and? Right? CMD. This is like so stupid. I feel stupid doing this. Because I don't know, well, I don't think this will work. That's why, I guess. So what? Oh, I just scrolled. So what are they doing in their things? In PHP, this is disabled by default. Allow URL include is off. It must be on for it to work. The case will be include a PHP file. Page equals, and then yeah. If for some reason arrow is on, but PHP is filtering access to web pages according to this post. Okay, let's open that one. We can always learn stuff. You could use for example the data protocol with Ray64 to decode B64 PHP code ETRC. Okay. Yeah. The previous code, the +txt, was added because attacker needed a string that ended in txt. It feels like I read this just recently. So the string ends with it, and it's getting late. And after this B64 decode part will rerun just junk, and real PHP code will be included. So I'm going back to, we hopped back to that. Let's turn off all the pink. If Apache or Nginx server is vulnerable to LFI inside the include function, you can try to access to. Yes, we can see these files set inside user get parameter p. And once more, vulnerable to LFI inside the include function, you could try to access to, or set inside the user agent or inside get. And include that file. This could also be done. So I'm sorry, but the English here is kind of hard to understand. Note that if you use double quotes for shell instead of single quotes, the double quotes will be modified for the string quote. PHP will for error there, and nothing else will be executed. Also make sure you write correctly the payload, or PHP will error every time it tries to load the log file, and you won't have a second opportunity. Yeah, but I don't know what you mean because it's not clear. Let's see. This could also be done with other logs, but be careful. Yeah, and this is exactly the log we have, so the code inside the logs could be URL encoded, and this could destroy the shell. So this is a restartable box. We have infinite attempts. They just take time. So I saw the editor in me wants to fix this, you know? The text. The code inside the logs could be URL encoded, and this could destroy the shell. How? The header authorization basic contains user password in base64, and it is decoded inside the logs. Okay. Decoded inside the logs. The PHP shell could be inserted inside this header or possible paths. Yeah, so we have Apache 2 ones. Fuzzing word list. Why have fuzzing word list here? I don't get it. I don't get it. So, let's say that we just put like this on the... We send this to it. How? And then would we then include this file? Is that what we're trying to do? So let's look at the log file again. So we tried including our own file. We tried a web shell. We did not try this in the browser though. So we can just copy this one too and do it in the normal browser just to compare. So, oh right, I was going to try this bit first. So .404 .404 var www HTML development testing websh. Did I spell it wrong? Yeah, that one is called shell. So that would of course say make it not work. But also we had no old log of it. If it had worked the other time, web shell. So let's just remove the last bit. And that's a 200. And anywhere. I'm thinking I should look in my notes too. Yeah, so I'm just double checking that we're supposed to use the and character, because that's I get uncertain that I'm doing the right thing there, and if that was wrong, nothing would work, right? So if we were to add back the old thing here, it is the and it's we do cmd equals, and this should be the command in. Shouldn't that be the file? Shouldn't that be found? Did we still get a 404? That's very odd. Let's cut this away again and run this, and we have a 200 here, and we still get a 404 here. Oh, so it's downloaded. Okay, sure, because it's not run. Because you know it's just downloaded. Simple thing. So that's okay, and that approves this URL. So if we add this back and just copy all of it, and oh my, let's just add this instead. Shell, web shell. View test PHP. Right, so this is what we need to remove. We can't have two view there. So this is just testing the same thing in the browser. Google. Well, Google, this is not what I wanted. We wanted http:// in front of this, which should be kind of obvious since we were on this page just 2 seconds ago. And we get the same, we get like nothing. We don't get an error that is not allowed, because it is allowed, but it doesn't run the PHP. So I guess that means that it's external PHP includes are not allowed for some reason, which is default apparently also. So what was this? It was the default, right? Yeah, that's a default. When you click the button, that's what you get. So let's just move that up there so I can click it when I want. So the only error with this one was that it was spelled wrong, but also that it won't be accepted. So we'll have to go to the next step, and we have access to the logs, meaning we can type in the logs. All right, so we had a link to an article here that we didn't read. So this is kind of long, but why is it so compressed in the middle of the page? I don't get it. Why can't they use all of the page? It's like the Obsidian does this by default, and you have to make it wide. So let's look at it. On one of the real world PHP website, I found an LFI. There was a URL parameter that I checked if the value ends with txt. If so, it would just display it. So I reported to the site owner that I have an RC using PHP filters. Because HTTP was already blocked to the owner, and he decided just to block PHP start and end tags. So now, how can I bypass this blog? No file upload on the server. The solution, according to the book, is to simply use PHP filter chain to the book. Oh, the book. So the book is Hactrix. I never think of it as a book, it's just a website. So this is exactly where we came from. No, it's not. Via PHP filters, that's why. That's what we started with. Should we continue using the filter things? Oh, I'm kind of thinking. I was tired when I started at 13. And reading lots of text now. It's kind of dinner time. I need to get something in my tummy. It's almost 19. What do you think? Should I? Well, I'm kind of saying I'm too tired, right? But this is lots of interesting text, so maybe I should just read this before I continue. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That I need to read some things to gain more knowledge that I can use. But before this, let's quickly search the notes, because I might have stuff in here. So log is, I don't want to limit it more, but I'm if I address, no, that was scroll too much. We